If you're over 60 and your feet start burning the moment you lie down at night, I need you to pay very close attention to what I'm about to say, because this is not just normal aging, and it's definitely not something you should ignore. In fact, that burning, tingling, almost electric sensation in your feet may be one of the clearest warning signs that something deeper is happening inside your body. And here's the part that surprises most people. There's a simple, natural method, something many people already have at home, that can help calm this sensation and bring noticeable relief surprisingly fast. No expensive creams, no complicated routines, and no chasing temporary solutions that only mask the problem for a few minutes. Hi, I'm Dr. Christina Serrati, and today we're going to talk about one of the most frustrating issues I see in adults over 60, burning feet at night. If you've ever experienced this, you already know how disruptive it can be. You finally lie down after a long day. You're ready to rest. And then suddenly, your feet feel hot, irritated, prickly, or almost like they're on fire. That uncomfortable heat, the pins and needles, that deep aching or buzzing sensation that makes it impossible to relax. And before you know it, you're tossing, turning, checking the clock, and losing hours of sleep. Over time, this doesn't just affect your nights. It starts affecting your energy the next day, your mood, your mobility, and in some cases, even your confidence and independence. But here's where many people go wrong. They assume it's simply part of getting older, or they try to cover it up with temporary fixes that never address the real cause. So let's talk about what may actually be happening. As we age, several changes can begin occurring inside the body. Circulation may start slowing down. The tiny nerves in the feet can become more irritated or more vulnerable. Fluid may begin pooling in the lower legs, and conditions like poor blood flow, blood sugar imbalance, vitamin deficiencies, or nerve irritation can quietly contribute to that burning sensation. So what you're feeling is not random. It's your body trying to get your attention. It's saying, something here needs support. And that's actually the encouraging part. Because when you understand why burning feet happen, it becomes much easier to choose the right solution. And in just a moment, I'm going to show you the natural remedy many people find helpful and why it can work so quickly for nighttime burning. But before I show you that, there's something extremely important you need to know first, because there is one mistake that many people make when trying to treat burning feet. And if you're doing it, you may actually be making the irritation worse without realizing it. That's where we need to start. Now, before I reveal the remedy, there's something important you need to know first, because this is a mistake I see all the time and it might surprise you. Most people try to fix burning feet by only cooling the surface. They use random creams, soak their feet, or apply products that give temporary relief for a few minutes. But here's the problem. They're only treating the symptom, not the cause. And that's exactly why the burning keeps coming back, night after night. Because the real issue isn't just on the surface. It's happening deeper, inside your nerves and your circulation. So if you don't address that, you end up stuck in a cycle of short-term relief and long-term frustration. Now here's where things start to get interesting. There's one natural compound that works in a completely different way. Instead of simply cooling the skin, it actually helps interrupt pain signals while also supporting blood flow to the nerves. And this is where the simple remedy comes in. Peppermint oil, but not the way most people use it. Because if you just apply it randomly, you may not get the full benefit. And in some cases, you can even irritate your skin. So let me explain why this works so well. Peppermint oil contains a natural compound called menthol. You've probably experienced menthol before, that cooling sensation in toothpaste or lozenges. But when applied properly to your feet, it does something much more powerful. It helps reduce the intensity of pain signals traveling from your feet to your brain. Think of it like turning down the volume on a loudspeaker. The signal is still there, but your brain perceives far less discomfort. And that's why many people feel relief surprisingly quickly. But here's the part most people don't know. When you gently massage peppermint oil into your feet, it also helps stimulate circulation, and that's critical, because better blood flow means more oxygen reaching irritated nerves, reduced swelling in the tissues, faster calming of that burning sensation. So now you're not just masking the discomfort, you're actually helping your body support recovery. And that's why this simple method can feel so effective so quickly. But, and this is very important, the way you prepare it makes all the difference, because using peppermint oil incorrectly is one of the biggest mistakes people make. In fact, I've seen cases where people made their symptoms worse, just because they skipped one simple step. So in the next part, I'm going to show you exactly the correct ingredients, the safest ratio, and the proper way to apply it so you can get the maximum benefit without irritation. Alright, now let's put this together the right way, because this step is where most people either get great results or accidentally make things worse. And I don't want that happening to you. The good news is, this remedy is very simple. In fact, there's a good chance you already have everything you need at home. What you'll need first A carrier oil, about 2 tablespoons. Now this part is extremely important. You should never apply peppermint oil directly to your skin. It's very concentrated, and if used on its own, it can cause irritation, redness, or even a burning sensation, which is the opposite of what we want, so we always dilute it. The best carrier oil options are coconut oil, my top recommendation, very soothing. Olive oil works perfectly fine. Sweet almond oil or jojoba oil, also excellent choices. All of these help the peppermint oil absorb safely into your skin. Now, the second ingredient, pure peppermint essential oil, just 5 to 6 drops. Make sure the label says 100% pure essential oil. Avoid anything with added fragrances or chemicals because those won't give you the same effect. You don't need the most expensive brand, but purity does matter. How to mix it: take a small bowl or container, add your 2 tablespoons of carrier oil, then add your 5 to 6 drops of peppermint oil. Gently stir until it's evenly mixed. That's it, simple and effective. You may notice the mixture looks slightly cloudy. That's completely normal. Small tip most people don't know: you can prepare a small batch and store it in a dark glass bottle for up to 2 weeks. Just keep it away from heat and direct sunlight. Important safety step: don't skip this before you apply it to your feet. There's one quick step that can protect you from irritation. Do a simple patch test. Take a small amount of the mixture, apply it to the inside of your wrist, and wait 24 hours. If there's no redness or irritation, you're good to go. If you notice any reaction, your skin may be sensitive, and it's best to avoid using it. Important health note: if you have diabetes, severe nerve damage, or any open wounds on your feet, please speak with your doctor before using this. And never apply the mixture to broken or irritated skin. Safety always comes first. Now, once you've prepared the oil correctly and safely, there's one more step that makes a huge difference, because the way you apply this can make it 2 to 3 times more effective, and this is where most people get it wrong. In the next part, I'll show you exactly how to apply it so you can start feeling relief within minutes. Now this is the part most people rush, and honestly, that's exactly why they don't get the full benefit, because it's not just about applying the oil. It's how you apply it that makes all the difference. So let me walk you through this step by step, exactly how I recommend it to my patients. Step 1. Get comfortable first. Find a comfortable place to sit. A chair with good back support works best. You want your body relaxed because tension can actually make nerve discomfort feel worse. Keep a towel nearby as well, since the oil may feel slightly slippery. Step 2. Prepare the oil. Take about a teaspoon of your oil mixture into the palm of your hand before touching your feet. Rub your hands together gently for about 10 to 15 seconds. This step may seem small, but it makes a big difference. Warming the oil helps it absorb more effectively instead of just sitting on the surface. Step 3. Start with the toes. Now we begin. Place your hands over your toes. Use slow circular motions. Apply firm but comfortable pressure, not too light and never painful. Spend about 30 seconds here. And don't forget the spaces between your toes. Most people skip this, but it holds more tension than you think. Step 4. Move to the ball of the foot. Next, move to the padded area beneath your toes. Use your thumbs. Massage in slow, circular motions, covering the entire area. This part absorbs the most pressure during the day, so give it at least 1 full minute. Step 5. Focus on the arch. Important. Now we move to the arch, and this is where many people feel the most discomfort. Use your thumbs or the base of your palm. Glide slowly from front to back. Apply steady, comfortable pressure. And if you find a spot that feels extra sensitive or hot, pause there. Hold gentle pressure for 10 to 15 seconds. This helps release built-up tension and allows the oil to work deeper into the area. Step 6. Don't skip the heel. Now move to the heel. The skin here is thicker, so you can apply slightly more pressure. Use circular motions again, and don't forget the sides of the heel. This area is often overlooked but very important. Step 7. Finish with the ankle. Finally, move up to your ankle. Massage around both sides of the ankle bone using gentle circular movements. This helps support overall circulation throughout the entire foot. What you should start feeling now. Here's what most people notice. Within just a few minutes, you'll feel a gentle cooling sensation spreading through your feet. That burning discomfort begins to fade and is replaced with a calm/soothing, slightly tingly feeling. Not numb, just relief. Your feet feel lighter, less tense, more relaxed. And for many people, this is the first time in weeks or even months they feel real comfort at night. The entire process takes about 2 to 3 minutes per foot. And yes, it's worth every second, because you're not just applying oil, you're helping your body stimulate circulation. Calm irritated nerves, release built-up tension now. If you want this remedy to work even faster and more effectively, there are 3 simple habits that can literally double your results, and almost no one talks about them. Now here's something most people completely overlook. They try the remedy, maybe feel some relief, and then say, "It didn't fully work for me." But when I ask them a few simple questions, I almost always find the same issue. They skipped the habits that make this work so much more effectively. Because this isn't just about what you apply to your feet, it's about how you support your body as a whole. So let me show you 3 simple habits that can literally double, sometimes even triple your results. And the best part, they cost nothing. Habit number 1. Elevate your feet before application, before applying the oil. Lie down and raise your feet for about 10 minutes. Just use a pillow or 2. Here's why this matters. Throughout the day, fluid and blood tend to pool in your lower legs and feet. This increases swelling and puts pressure on your nerves, which leads to more burning. But when you elevate your feet, gravity helps move that fluid back toward your heart, reducing swelling, improving circulation. So when you apply the oil afterward, it works on a calmer, less inflamed area, and that makes a big difference. Habit number 2. Stay properly hydrated. This may sound simple, but it's one of the most overlooked causes of worsening symptoms. When your body is dehydrated, your blood becomes thicker and slower, and that makes it harder for oxygen and nutrients to reach the tiny vessels in your feet. The result? Nerves become more sensitive, more reactive, more uncomfortable. So aim for about 6 to 8 glasses of water per day. If plain water feels boring, add lemon, cucumber, or try herbal teas, and try to reduce excess caffeine and alcohol because both can quietly worsen dehydration. Habit number 3. Avoid tight footwear. This one is incredibly common and often ignored. Tight socks, tight shoes, even slightly restrictive footwear can reduce blood flow to your feet, and over time, this makes the burning sensation worse. Here's a simple test. When you remove your socks, do you see deep marks or indentations? If yes, they're too tight. Switch to looser socks. Choose shoes with more room in the toe area, and whenever possible, spend time barefoot or in soft, open slippers. Let your feet breathe. What actually makes the difference now? Here's what I've seen over and over again. People who use the remedy alone get some relief, but those who combine it with these 3 habits, they notice faster relief, longer lasting comfort, and much better sleep at night. This is the difference between temporary relief and actually supporting the root of the problem. Now, there's one more important piece you need to understand. Because even with the right remedy and habits, there are a few mistakes and overlooked tips that can either speed up your results or slow them down without you realizing it. In the next part, I'll show you how often to use this remedy, important safety tips, and a few powerful bonus tricks most people never hear about. Now that you know exactly how to prepare and apply this remedy, let's talk about what really makes the difference over time. Because here's something most people don't realize. One-time relief feels good, but consistency is what creates lasting change. If burning in your feet has been bothering you for weeks, months, or even years, it won't disappear overnight. But with the right approach, you can start noticing improvements much faster than you expect. How often should you use it? For best results, use this remedy twice a day, once in the morning to start your day more comfortably, once at night to help you relax and sleep better. Nighttime is especially important, because that's when the burning sensation often feels strongest, and better sleep allows your body to recover and reset. What happens when you stay consistent at first? You'll feel relief within minutes, but after about 5 to 7 days of regular use, many people notice something even better. The burning becomes less intense. It happens less often, and overall comfort improves because now you're not just masking the discomfort, you're actually helping your body calm the nerves and support circulation over time. Important safety reminders: even though this is natural, it's still powerful. So please remember, never apply peppermint oil without dilution. Never use it on broken or irritated skin. Always do a patch test before first use and after applying. Wash your hands thoroughly, because peppermint oil near the eyes or sensitive areas can cause strong irritation. Bonus tips for faster results: here are a few simple tricks that can make this even more effective. Wear loose cotton socks after applying. This helps lock the oil into your skin so it continues working longer. Try a warm foot soak before application. Soak your feet in warm water with Epsom salt for 10 minutes. This helps reduce swelling and improves absorption. Use a tennis ball for easy massage. If bending is difficult, place a tennis ball under your foot and gently roll it back and forth. This gives you a deep massage without straining your body. Final message: emotional close. And here's something I want you to remember. You don't have to live with burning foot pain. It may be common after sick, but it's not something you should simply accept. This simple routine, just a few minutes a day, can bring real comfort back into your life. Imagine going to bed tonight, and instead of that burning sensation, your feet feel cool, calm, and relaxed. You fall asleep easier, stay asleep longer, and wake up feeling more refreshed. That's what consistent care can do. If you found this helpful, Make sure to like the video and subscribe to Dr. Christina Serrati for more simple, science-based health tips designed specifically for adults over 60. And I'd really like to hear from you. Comment below, do you experience burning feet at night? Or are you planning to try this remedy? I read every comment and I'm here to help. Take care of your feet, and I'll see you in the next video.